All right, what's up, guys? So I'm out here on the outskirts of Fort Bragg, putting some miles in. Got the bag on my back, beefing up the wheels a little bit. You know, like a good soldier should be doing, right? Full disclosure, I totally brought my GoPro, but totally forgot to charge it. So don't judge my video skills, my video editing skills too harshly, okay? That doesn't matter. That's not why you're here. You're here because you want to know what the five most likely reasons are that you'll fail Ranger School. A lot of you guys are out there. You want to know. You might have a Ranger School date already. You might be looking into it, and you want to know what are the things that I should be looking out for and avoid so that I don't fail Ranger School and waste my time. Well, here's the 5 things. Get into it. All right, so number 1, you didn't take Ranger School seriously. You didn't take all the stories that you heard seriously. You didn't listen to your buddies when they told you stories about how they didn't eat, how they didn't sleep, how hard mountains was, how cold it was, all the people that were failing rap week, dropping like flies. You didn't take it seriously, and you thought, your ego got ahead of you, and you thought, damn, this isn't going to be that bad. I'm a super duper paratrooper infantry guy, and I can get through anything. It's not going to be a challenge for me. Well, you're fucking wrong. It's really hard, okay? It's not going to matter whether you're a female or a male. Just because there's females going through the school doesn't mean the school has dropped any of its standards. Don't listen to all that crap out there. If you're that guy that's saying if females can make it, I can make it, well, you need to shut the fuck up because you're wrong. Those females out there are freaking monsters, man. I'm telling you. All right, so take it seriously. All those stories that you heard, you know, you get 2 MREs a day, but it's not gonna matter, man. You're still gonna be super hungry, I promise you. You'll get 2 meals a day for the majority of days, and you'll get maybe 5 minutes to eat those. And I mean, like, they're gonna say at any point of the given time during the day on patrol or after the patrol, an RI is gonna say, okay, sit down. You got 5 minutes each RMRE, go. And at that 5 minutes, whatever you didn't eat goes in the trash, and they're strict on it. They don't joke around. Okay. So anyway, sleep. You'll be lucky to get an hour of sleep on normal days. Like when you get more than an hour of sleep, you're like, oh, thank God, tonight's gonna be a great night. I'm gonna get to sleep forever, because that's what it feels like. Okay, all that stuff's true, man. Mountain sucks. You know, you'll be going up, 45% grades for an hour or two. You know, with a huge upwards of 90-pound pack on your back. Yeah, that's true. That's actually going to happen to you. So take it seriously, get prepared, and be in the right mindset when you go. All right, number 2, you didn't physically prepare properly. All right, you'll hear some guys say all they did was eat ice cream and pizza before they went. You know, I don't know if that's true or not, but I would find it very hard to believe because when you get there, it is an all-out endurance, physically endurance suckfest. And I mean, like, you're in pain the entire time you're there. Your body is constantly trying to catch up and heal itself the entire time you're there. And I'm not kidding. Like, you're always going to be sore. You're always going to be in pain. And these are for, like, if you're physically fit, as it is. You're always going to be sore. You're always going to be in pain. And you're going to be expected to perform in that way. Your body's going to be degraded. You're not going to have enough calories to heal yourself as you burn calories. So you won't ever really heal until you get a break. Your skin will turn on you. You'll get rashes. You'll get blisters. Your fingers will go numb because of how much you're opening and closing your rucksack. That your skin will actually start to come off your fingers. Okay, this is a real thing. By the time you're done and you graduate, your hands won't be fully healed until like a month or 2 afterwards. Ask anybody with a tab, that's true. In order to physically prepare for Ranger School, you need to be focused on endurance. You can't just be going to the gym, building strength, getting those biceps. It's not going to work, man. You're just going to show up there with extra weight, and you're not going to be able to get through rap week because you just can't even get through the freaking obstacle course. All right, you need to be rucking. You need to be doing what I'm doing. You need to be working on your run. You should be able to run like no problem. Like you should be able to get like a 37-minute 5-miler easy. You should be able to ruck for, you know, a 12 miler should not be a problem for you. You should be able to go out and do a 12 miler on any given day, and it shouldn't be the end of the world. Okay. You should have, when I'm saying endurance, it's not just rucking and rucking. I mean, like, you should be able to, you know, knock out 50 push-ups, you know, just right then and there. Somebody says, knock out 50 push-ups, do 50 push-ups, and you can do it, and it's not an issue for you. You can carry things for a long period of time. You can, you know, do 10 pull-ups in a row, and it's not the end of the world for you. All those things, muscular endurance, okay? I mean, like, going for a long period of time and being able to sustain that in a muscular way and in a cardiovascular way. So all out endurance. Think of that like basic soldier fitness, times it by 100, and that's where you need to be for Ranger School. If you are just not sure what I mean, or like you're not really sure where to start for that and you want to get physically prepared, Gritty Soldier does have an awesome 13-week and 6-week Ranger School train-up plan. Just go to the site, get that. Don't worry. That way you don't have to worry about it. You just follow that plan, you'll be good to go. I promise you. But yeah, you need to be physically prepared. No matter what you do, don't show up there without being trained up, or you're not even going to make it through rap week. All right, number 3, you're a dick. And what I mean by that is, you get to Ranger School and you just have this massive ego. You think you're just top shit, and you're there, and you're gonna be the one that does all the right things. You're better than everybody else there. You know, you already know everything. You're just a complete douchebag. Well, first of all, your guys aren't gonna like you because they think you're a douchebag. Second, the RIs aren't gonna like you because they think you're a douchebag. And third, you're not gonna ever learn anything because you already think you know everything. So you can't go in there with that kind of mindset. Peers is a serious thing. When peers comes up, and it's a constant thing you need to be worried about, especially if you have a tendency to be an asshole. You're always going to be with your guys. You're going to be with them 24 hours a day, going through the hardest of times, some of the hardest times you've ever gone through in your life. You're going to be going through with your Ranger buddies, and they're going to be assessing you the entire time. Because when it comes down to peers, somebody's going to get rated last. It just happens. Okay. I'm not saying like you're going to get screwed over. I don't think there's actually a way that you can get peered out if you weren't an asshole in some way. You hear these guys that went to Ranger School and they come back and come home and they say, I don't know what happened. I got peered out. I just got screwed over. Well, I can promise you that those guys just, at some point, they fucked up. They either like didn't pull security right, fell asleep on security. They didn't help out by carrying something heavy. They were more of a hindrance than they were a help. They just weren't a good Ranger buddy in some way. And so they got peered out. That's how it works. It's not like it by accident. It's not by chance. You know, you're either going to get peered out or you're not. So just don't be an asshole. Go there, be a helper, help out your buddies. Pull security right. Don't just be falling asleep all the time. When something hard needs to be done, offer to do it. That's an easy way to get through peers. If there's something that is heavy, like the Claymores or the AT4 or whatever, and it needs to be carried, just be the guy that freaking carries it. And if you were physically trained up and ready to go, that shouldn't be an issue for you anyway. So just don't go there being an asshole. Don't have an ego complex when you show up. Be there ready to learn. Be there to be a team player, and you'll have no issues with peers. All right, number 4, we're getting there. You fail patrols. All right, so this actually happened to me in Darby. This is pretty much how I failed Darby. So I had already been in a little more than 10 years by the time I finally went to Ranger School. And I had it in my mind that, hey, as long as I go through the motions and put forth some sort of effort and just sort of play the game, you know, the whole check the box type thing, I'll get through this, no problem, right? Well, that didn't work out for me too good, and I ended up failing patrols in Darby, and I got to do Darby twice. Thank God I only had to do Darby twice. Honestly, I feel like Darby is not that bad to recycle, as long as you don't recycle during Best Ranger. But anyway, you don't want to fail patrols, okay? That is probably the number one reason that you'll fail, other than just not getting through rap week. But this is what you need to do when it comes down to getting your go, right? go by the Ranger handbook. Have that thing ready to go. Write in notes on it, whatever you need to do, and literally carry that thing, like have it out your entire patrol if you can. Sometimes you got to put it in your pocket, but try to have it out as much as you can and follow that thing to the T. Even if you need to like take a knee for a second and remind yourself like how to do your GOTWA, how to set up your ORP, the proper distances of, you know, everything, how to set up a patrol base. Take a knee, take the time to go through that book and do it. The RIs will appreciate that if you do that. It will be a good thing. Even if you are a little late or something, they'll give you a little bit of a slide just because you actually listened to them and took out your Ranger handbook and went by the book. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, lean on your guys, man. Like, you don't make it through Ranger school by yourself. You do it as a team. So if you're not sure of something when it's your time for a go, just stop and ask the guy that you think might know. Ask the guy that you think is doing a better job than you in school and has you know, is maybe a little smarter. He's like the smart Ranger, right? Stop and ask him during patrols. Be like, hey man, what do you think I should do here? And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? You need to lean on your team, lean on your Ranger buddy. And that also comes back down to being a dick. As long as you weren't a dick, they'll be wanting to help you. You know what I mean? Every time it's time for somebody to get their go during patrols, it is a team event. It's not just you. It's not just you going, okay, it's all me and hopefully I get this done. No, it's like, all right, guys, it's my turn. Let's help me out so I can get through it and we can make it on to the next phase, or we can graduate or whatever happens there. But that's number two. And then number three, try your best not to like let the stress get to you. When it's your turn to get your go and it's your turn to conduct the patrol or whatever, the patrol base or whatever you're doing for your go, just pretend like it's real. And they'll tell you that. The RIs are going to tell you that. They'll say, as long as you pretend like it's real, you'll be good. And it's true. Like, just pretend it's real. Take it seriously. Get motivated, as much motivated as you can, and just pretend like it's real and just be in the moment. Don't be stressed out about, oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna need my go. My guys aren't listening. Are they falling asleep on security? All these things. Just be like, no, this is what I need to do. You know, X, Y, Z, buy the book. This is the process, and execute it, okay? And don't fuck it up. And hopefully you'll get your go. All right, those are my 3 tips for that one. All right, number 5. The 5th and final reason why you will fail Ranger School, and that is because you fucking quit. All right, whether you quit on yourself, you quit a specific event, or you quit on your team, you just flat out gave up and you said, fuck it, I'm done. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home, be comfortable in my own bed, and take a nice warm shower and eat Twinkies. Don't do that to yourself. I'm turning around. Don't do that to yourself. When you get there, it's going to be an all-out suck fest. I can't stress that enough. You're going to be there for an unknown amount of time. Don't go there thinking you're going to be there for, 60 plus days. You're going to be there for an unknown amount of time, okay? Put that in your head. It's just like a deployment. You're going to go, and who knows how long you might recycle once, twice, 3 times. I knew a guy that recycled every phase 2 times. So he was there I think he was there like 6 to 8 months or something. I still know that guy. He's a good guy. And he was broken by the time I met up with him in freaking Florida phase. But he's good now. He's got his tab. He's back to normal. Mostly not too scarred about it. But yeah, man, don't quit on yourself. Take the small victories that you can while you're in school. Okay, what I mean by that is like, look forward to that one MRE in the morning and the one MRE at night. Look forward to stopping and being able to take a knee for a second. Look forward to pulling security and getting a little bit of a break. Look forward to your 30 minutes of rest at night. Look forward to, look forward to getting your go. Look forward to getting go. Look forward to when it's your turn to do the patrol. Just find little things to look forward to so that you don't look at the big picture too much. Because if you start looking too far out and you're like, man, I still got to do this for who knows how long. This sucks so bad. It's just going to get in your head. You're not going to be able to focus, and you're going to start feeling bad for yourself, okay? Don't do that to yourself. Just take it in stride, one day at a time. Look for those small victories. Seize them where you can, and don't be a bitch. Just get through the school. You'll be fine. Don't quit. And remember, getting your tab is a team event. It's not just up to you. Lean on your Ranger buddies when you need to. All right, well, that's it. That is the 5 reasons, the main reasons why you will fail Ranger School. If you make sure to stay clear of those, you'll have a pretty good chance of getting your tab. All right, so stay motivated. If you have aspirations to go do Ranger School, then go do it. Don't let guys tell you different. Don't let them get in your head. Don't listen to those guys that say, you don't need Ranger School. You know, it's a stupid school. I've been doing the Army for this long and I'm successful. That's good and great. And it's not like an end all be all school, but I can tell you that it's not just a good career move, it's a good life move. You're gonna learn a lot of good lessons from Ranger School that are not only gonna make you better as a soldier, but more importantly, it's gonna make you a better man or woman in your life. I promise you that. You're gonna get so much out of it. You're gonna be thankful that you did it and put up with it and went through the suck, because you're gonna get so much more out of it than just a tab. All right, so as always, if you ever want to talk, hit me up. You can hit me up on the website, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, here on YouTube, whatever you want to do. We can shoot the shit. If you have more questions, let me know. If you have ideas, if you need more information, let me know. I'll make another video, no big deal. Make sure you like and subscribe so I know there's people out there that actually like this shit. I'm not just wasting my time. And next time I'll remember my GoPro and you guys will have a better quality video. Maybe, we'll see. All right, take it easy. I'm out.